Weird. Hey, our big movie tonight, ladies and gentlemen, stars Jason Momoa as Aquaman, and it's out now. And yeah. And I was saying that to say, congratulations on this, because often in these DC films, there's kind of connected to other DC worlds, and but this is a totally kind of standalone, big, just you movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Graham. It's very exciting. I don't think we've ever been underwater quite like this. I mean, we went to space in many movies, and this is something that's very new, and technology and the CGI is at a whole nother level, and I think people will be really excited about it.
So this has been a while coming, because when did you actually get told you are Aquaman?
I just found it September 23rd, 2013, and I was literally broke. And I knew that my future would be bright. But I couldn't say anything to anyone for years. I can't hold a secret to save my life if you knew me. It was like, it was very hard for me to hold a secret. And, you know, finally we're here. But, yeah, 5 years, almost 6 years.
But it didn't take that long to make it.
No. It had to go to, like, Batman versus Superman in one scene. Then it's Justice League, and now it's finally me.
Yeah.
Yes, every scene.
It's my time.
Yeah. That's it.
You know what I'm saying, Dame?
We don't often have guests squealing.
I'm trying to hold back. I'm trying to hold back.
And this film is going to put to bed all those things about Aquaman, because Aquaman up to this point in the DC world, well, it was a slight figure of fun.
Yeah. They made fun of him, and I was hired to, which I feel like I should win an award.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. You should win an award.
Took the lamest superhero and kind of made him cool.
Yeah, because in
Slightly.
because in the comics he was not that cool. This is.
Can you imagine what when Zack Snyder told me you're gonna play Aquaman, and that's the image that went through my head?
And even worse, you might have seen this picture. I mean.
The times are changing.
Yes, they are. No, because it's the whole kind of origin of where Aquaman came from.
It is. You get to see what he went through as a child, and his mother, Nicole Kidman.
She was here a few weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you get to see where he comes from, and I think a lot of people can relate to it in this day and age. There's a lot of...
And also what's great is, and you watching it must have had the same kind of thrill that we do, because it's worlds we haven't seen before. You're blowing them up, but we haven't seen them before. And presumably when you watch the film, you're thinking, oh, I didn't know that was going to look like that.
Yeah, it's even better because I haven't seen it yet, so it's going to be like...
Wait a minute. You are the star of a movie and you haven't bothered to watch it yet.
Here's the thing.
Why?
I have 2 babies that are 10 and 11. They were with me the whole time, and they promised me I wouldn't watch it until I saw it with them.
Oh.
So they're so cute, and they were there with me the whole time, and I'm like, I promise. You guys will see it before all of us.
Yeah.
But my little crazy, they're on set with me, and I want to hold their hands, and it's such a rare moment being a father where you can...
That is so cute.
Especially for me, because generally you can't watch the things that I do. None of your children should watch what I do.
This is lovely.
I made a solid profession out of that, and I just feel like, you know, this is something I want to share with my children.
And just in case we get letters, I should, well, I hope, say, you haven't actually tattooed your children.
They look quite tattooed.
Graham, I haven't tattooed my children.
That's all right.
Those are stickers.
I like
You're disappointed.
Yeah. I was thinking, that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah. My son will be watching that going, when are you going to tattoo me? I want to get a tattoo like that.
Well, let's see you in action. Now, this is you in a submarine, and you're tackling a modern-day pirate. So this is a rare moment where you're dry.
Yes.
Here we go.
I've waited a long time for this. Am I supposed to know who you are? I scavenged the high seas. You're the Aquaman. We were bound to meet at some point. Let's not make it happen.
Whoa. You seen something there?
I haven't seen that scene.
Yeah. And presumably that was one of the easier scenes to film.
Yeah. that was definitely the easier scenes.
But the underwater stuff, so explain it to me. So did they ever think, okay, we're going to film this in huge water tanks, or was it always going to be done in different ways?
After the first movie, Batman, Superman, we couldn't film it underwater. It's impossible. So, yeah, we have to be in wire work all the time in harnesses, and it's...
So you had to learn how to go through water.
It's very magical.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Isn't that nice? Very soft flowing hands. Excuse me, I'm going to go this way.
Yeah, how did they get your hair like that?
That's
if you weren't in
CGI.
water. Oh, as well.
Yeah.
See, I'm thinking, so wire work, you kind of think Peter Pan, da-da-da, but, like, you're a big bloke. That's a lot to be hanging in a wire.
Yeah, you're going to take all this weight and put it right here. Yeah. I apologize, Dan.
That's fine.
I apologize, Dan. I meant my femoral artery. My femoral
Your
artery.
groin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm a
Because when they
dancer.
say, yes, well, they put you in the harness. I'm sure you had to be in a harness, right?
I have, yeah.
So, you know, when you keep your legs open, you're like, ooh, that's all right. But then when they say action, you have to, like, squeeze it together. So you don't look like you're on a wire.
Yeah.
And that cuts off the blood, and that cuts off the blood to your head, and then you're like,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Oh, right, so you...
Yeah, well, I'll hang you up there for 5 minutes, see how you feel.
I won't. But actually, no, you say has Darcy done wire work. She has done wire work.
Yeah, you squeeze those legs in, and
Yeah.
it cuts in.
Yeah, I hung from the closing ceremony of the Olympics, from the top of the arena.
We've got a
And
picture,
they
we've got a
flew
picture.
me
Here we go.
in. Yeah. it
There
was
you are.
The freakiest thing I'd ever done with pyrotechnics, hanging over the Olympic flame. With
Have we got a long shot of what you're...
was
Here
one
you are.
of the
Oh, there
scariest.
you are. There's the Olympic flame.
Yeah,
Which
and that
I'd forgotten it looked like a sort of burning hedgehog. I didn't remember it being like that.
I know, and being hung above it, like you saying, being hung for a while.
Yeah.
Because they got me in the harness far too early, all nervous, because we
Yeah.
only have one chance to do it. And so I'm hanging over this flame, and all the hot vapours, and I was swaying around, going, oh my God, just set me off. You know, I just wanted to get away from the flame, because you have this urge to unbuckle yourself and...
Run away from people that are hurting you. Yes, I...
That.
Do that.
Very good. And so Aquaman, your standalone movie, I like that, you know, you're going around the world now and you're meeting all your fans. And I guess there's two ways to do it. You can kind of go, oh, God, this is awful. Or you can find ways to make it fun for yourself.
Yes.
And you have found quite a fun thing to do when particularly couples ask you for photographs. Explain what you do.
Well, a married couple comes up and they want to take a picture, and then generally it's the woman that wants to get the hug, and then they want me to push their husband away. Or, like, kick him in the face, and so I do it, but sometimes it's the man, and, you know, it's...
Well, we've got some examples. Here you are. This is... That's generic. But, like, he's like doing some acting. This is just tragic, this next one. Because I feel like he just got a girlfriend, and now what? He's properly upset. Do you have another one? Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Beautiful. Check that out. And this last one is kind of doubly cruel, because obviously she's killed a pet dog, and but you're holding her, and you're not just pushing him away. When you signed the photograph, you signed over his face.
Yeah. That's you, out of the picture. Literally, yeah.
Well, yeah. We thought we might recreate.
Let's do one.
Yeah. So if you and Darcy, are you willing to be held?
who am I?
You're
You're being held.
Yeah.
You're my husband.
Yes, I'm the lord of whatever you are.
Stand up.
All right, okay.
So you're loving Jason. So you do something.
Yeah.
Right,
No, yes, and then Bill sulking.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Like this. No, hug.
Hug.
Don't worry about the beer.
No,
don't worry about the beer.
Oh.
Good. Okay. Look at this. There we go.
Come here.
There we go. That's very good. You're good.
Yeah, well, we're asleep.
Now,
I think I've got a skull ring implant in my forehead.
Let me see that picture.
let's see it. Can we see it? Oh, there you go. Darcy's never looked happier. Now, Dame Darcy Russell has a book, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful thing. It's out now, and it's... How did I know?
There's vomit involved.
She was naked at the time. Bob, that was classic. OK, that really is all we've got time for. If you'd like to have a go at the Red Chair yourself and tell your story, you can contact us via our website. This is their address. Please say huge thank you to all my guests. Little Mix, everybody. Bill Bailey. Dame Darcy Bussell. And Jason Momoa. Join me next week with musical guests Boy George and Culture Club and the stars of Mary Poppins Returns, Emily Mortimer, Ben Whishaw, Lin-Manuel Miranda and Emily Blunt.
Plenty. It's the Strictly final at 6:30. And on Sunday, you decide who